We are under the... The show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Here it is. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Simeon on at first, nobody out. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt.
Ready now, Matt Chapman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
A 1-1 is in there for strike number two. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is it. The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Canha, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The set and the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's strand a couple. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now in the box, Brandon Lowe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. That's a ball.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah.
3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1 home.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kenna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Olsen in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting it, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Settling in now, Sean Murphy. Top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. Popped up. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ji-Man Choi.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jose Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next will be Willie Adames. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, Franklin Barreto, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Barreto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0. Hey!
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Franklin Barreto becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Semien is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Marcus Semien is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now.
1 and 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
The 1-1. And And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Riding in once again, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swung on and missed. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Olson will be next. Three-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Let's see where they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And the count will be full. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box, Mark Canha, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hard hit towards center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
This one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Martinez.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Adames, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He's set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch.
We got full count.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Tampa. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Oakland.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
we're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses again, 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Murphy. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball that's outside.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Lowe. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kenna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To first, reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Digging in and looking for more, Yandy Diaz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next up will be Franklin Barreto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Bounce to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. G-Man Choi. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First offering on its way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count. Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be Willie Adames. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up, but message sent, beware.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch.
And Olson with a drive out to deep right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Oliver Drake comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Chris Davis next to bat as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Drake, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Zunino has it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. All even now at 1-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Decision here. Jake Diekman comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jake Diekman.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Brandon Lowe is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting, the third baseman,
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is strike two, swinging.
2-2.
The 2-2 just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Kenna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-1 Tampa. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Diego Castillo gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Standing in now, Franklin Barreto. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Popped up. Choi just to the right of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 on the way.
3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey! Hey! Full count, 3-2.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Pushed softly over toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So coming to the plate, Matt Chapman. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no play.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Ji-Man Choi.
He's set and the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. 1-1.
Ball one.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time, one away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Petit is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
That's outside.
An account, you can really force hitters. Can't do much with, becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nick Anderson.
Into the box, Matt Olson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that he can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Mark Hanna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2. And a full count for Canna now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Line drive to left. Meadows is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Oliver Drake takes home the win. Sean Manaea pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark